Peter Schlumbohm was a German inventor best known for creating the Chemex coffee maker. Schlumbohm was born on July 10, 1896 in Kiel, Germany. Only 6 months after graduating the German equivalent of high school, Schlumbohm was conscripted into the German army, fighting in the landmark battles of Ypres and Langemarck as an artillery brigade captain. Schlumbohm received his doctorate in chemistry from the University of Berlin. After leaving university, Schlumbohm spent the next 4 to 5 years in a semi-itinerant manner, supporting himself through the sale of patent and inventions to various manufacturers in Germany, France and England. Schlumbohm worked for some years perfecting a colour-correcting mirror, initially marketed to theatres. The improvement of refrigeration through chemical, mechanical and engineered processes was Schlumbohm's perennial interest through his working life. Between 1929 and 1941, out of 44 patients field, at least 26 were directly related to this topic. Schlumbohm considered refrigeration to be one of the most important and necessary scientific fields. After several trips to the United States, he settled in New York City in 1936. Over the years, he invented over 3,000 items for which he was granted patents. However, his coffee maker was one of his most long-enduring inventions. Being a doctor of chemistry, he was very familiar with laboratory apparatus and the methods of filtration and extraction. He applied this knowledge when designing his coffee maker. He examined his laboratory glass funnels and his Erlenmeyer flask and made modifications to each. He modified the laboratory funnel by adding an air channel and pouring spout. He added the air channel so that the air displaced by the liquid dripping into the vessel could easily escape by the laboratory filter paper, which was to be used in the funnel as the filter media. Good design is honest. It does not make a product more innovative, powerful or valuable than it really is. It does not attempt to manipulate the consumer with promises that cannot be kept. Schlumbohm's mission was to provide superior coffee brewing equipment. The iconic Chemex has remained unchanged for 7 years and counting, making this design honest to its original prototype without manipulating its design and appearance. The design is honest in appearance, showing the coffee maker was made for the obvious reason of making coffee. Good design is aesthetic. The aesthetic quality of a product is integral to its usefulness because products are used every day and have the effect on people and their well-being. Only well-executed objects can be beautiful. The Chemex coffee maker consists of a narrow-waist glass flask and uses proprietary paper filters made of chemically bonded paper to filter the coffee. The design utilises a sleek number of features that are simple and stays true to its function it was designed for. The flask shape adds a scientific look that is aesthetically pleasing on the viewer, whilst as a function of its purpose is extremely clear in the way the materials have been displayed. The functional minimalistic design is often described as beautiful. Good design makes a product useful. A product is brought to be used and has to satisfy certain criteria, not only functional but also psychological and aesthetic. Good design emphasises the usefulness of a product whilst disregarding anything that could possibly detract from it. In 1958, designers at the Illinois Institute of Technology said the Chemex coffee maker is one of the best designed products of modern times, and so is included to the collection of the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. The response to this coffee maker reflects its useful approach, in that the design of the coffee maker is functional in its purpose and can be used in any situation, as opposed to other coffee makers that rely on materials and functions that can sometimes be complicated and impractical. Good design is innovative. The possibilities for innovation are not by any means exhausted. Technological development is always offering new opportunities for innovative design. But innovative design always develops in tandem with innovative technology and can never be an end to itself. The innovation of design stands the test of time, being unchanged since its original design. It takes on the concept of don't fix something that isn't broken, where the innovation to its development is non-existent, remaining unchanged. The technologies of this coffee maker have evolved around it, showing how the Chemex still produces great coffee today and that this innovative design will never be lost in time. Good design is long-lasting. It avoids being fashionable and therefore never appears antiqued. Unlike fashionable design, it lasts many years, even in today's throwaway society. The The fact that the coffee maker is still in production shows the long-lasting nature of the design, as well as the use of materials that rarely need replacing due to the high quality of the design. The glass in itself and filtration mechanisms are simple and sturdy, whilst only needing to be replaced by the filter paper after each brew of coffee. The filtration paper is cheap and can be thrown away, showing that the Chemex can be used on a daily basis and still withstand the age of time. The strong design of the Chemex shows how the simplistic use of materials and concepts can create great design through a practical function. The Chemex has taught me that an honest design is important in the industry, as consumers are constantly on the hunt for something that is true to its function. This helps eliminate imperfections in design and materials that are simply not needed, just to display the aesthetics of the design. In my own practice, Schlombom has shown me that using your surroundings and passions in design is important in crafting something successful. This was seen through his ability to use his scientific background and interests in creating the Chemex.